Hi guys, welcome back. Right, today is going to be Clone Trooper Day. This is, I just kit bashed this guy's Hawkbat clone commander from the 2D cartoon Tartakovsky, you know, in the intro section where they all stand on the edge of the cliff and for the Republic. Today actually I'm going to be talking about Bacara. So what I'm going to do is I'll get this guy off the pedestal here. You've had your time, and I shall get Bacara, Clone Commander Bacara from Revenge of the Sith, and I'll get him set up for you. Okay, right, back in a minute. Hello there. Right, it's Clone Commander Bacara. He's in the new style packaging, Revenge of the Sith, and quite like this one. He looks very different from the other ARC troopers we've had, especially with the helmet. And you know, now we've got two kinds of clone troopers on the market for you collectors. So this is the old style with, you know, they've got much skinnier legs and the articulation is a little bit different. Plus you've got the pins in the joints. So basically above and below the knee and above and below the shoulder, you've got the pins and they're visible. And some people just don't like that, but that's just the way it was back then. And I still really appreciate these figures. I love my Captain Rex and Wolf, you know, and I really like all of them. Gree, they're fantastic. I know there was a new Gree that came out with Yoda. He's really, really cool as well. Nice and chunky legs and much, you know, bulkier size. I quite prefer that one. So this one is like the new one. So he's pinless, and I'm going to get him opened up and we'll have a look inside. I think this is wicked. The boxing, I'm so glad they, you know, put the windows back in again. And so I think for inbox collectors, this is like just heaven sent. On the back it says, known for his aggression tactics, Clone Commander Bacara led the Galactic Marines. That's right. So, you know, if you guys have got Ki-Adi-Mundi, basically, you know, that famous scene from Order 66, Bacara turns on Adi-Mundi and murders him. But what we really need in the Black Series are some Galactic Marines. They would look really super cool. I know there's some people out there that have custom made ones that do look fantastic, but come on, Hasbro. I don't have Ki-Adi-Mundi right now because I sold him, but once I get word that Hasbro is going to give us a Galactic Marine, then I'll definitely pull the trigger. I mean, at the moment, there's loads of Ki-Adi-Mundis floating around the place. It's quite easy for me to pick one up, so I'm not really worried. Anyway, let's get this guy open, and then we'll examine his body. Bacara is out of the box. Every time a new clone comes on the market, especially if it's an ARC trooper, there's lots of controversy surrounding the helmet. Prequel fans are very particular about how they want their clone troopers to look, and they always examine the animation very carefully. And if you've got something, you know, for example, this one's actually missing a couple of, I think, like orange circles that should be at the top of his helmet, you know, and then people will get kind of mad about it and say that Hasbro are just not paying attention to the helmets enough for the clone troopers. For me, I'm okay because I'm not really a big prequel fan. I do like clone troopers though, and just have something different like this, a different helmet completely. I've never seen this style before. I like it. And, you know, I just don't, you know, like this one, there's no face sculpt underneath. There's, you know, it's not a removable helmet, which is a shame, but I can kind of understand Hasbro's decision because the shape of the helmet, I mean, in order to get a face sculpt underneath this, let's have a close up here. You know, the head would be the size of a peanut. I mean, it'd be so small. I just don't think it's physically possible. So I think they did a good job on the helmet anyway. It's okay. At least the antennae is not, the antennae is actually nice and hard. One of the things I don't like about, I think it was Clone Commander Cody. The first one was his antennae was too long. It was all bendy and it would break and warp. And this one looks really sturdy. So that's something that's really good. The black line on the back here, I just broke his neck, by the way. So no, that's nice. It's like a nice little black line on the back. I like this style of helmet. It looks a bit like Darth Vader, isn't it? Yeah, I like it because it's just something I haven't seen before. But I know there are those who are like diehard, you know, clone trooper fans, and they'll look at this, in every nook and cranny, and they'll find something wrong with it. But like it was the same with Jesse and Fives as well. All the clone troopers, they usually have these signature marks on their faces. They have tattoos, and on their helmets they have their own distinguishing marks because they're clones, but they want to have a sense of individuality and identity. And then sometimes Hasbro doesn't really pay full attention to it, and that can kind of piss off some of the collectors. But I'm okay with that. I do really like that he has soft goods because I'm not into the hard plastic. I remember ARC Trooper Jesse and also Fives, they came with the really hard plastic, for the tunic, and I didn't really like that. It was hard to pose, but there are, it's kind of a 50-50 split. I find that half Black Series collectors, they're like, I just want hard plastic and nothing else, and then the other half are like me. I would like a kind of a variation, sometimes hard plastic and sometimes nice soft fabric. I mean, it depends on the character, depends on the action figure that you're making. This one I think is beautiful because the color, this lovely mauve burgundy type color here is beautiful. I love it. This is really nice. And like all the back here on the armor is different. I think that's a really nice touch. The pauldron is awesome because it's like I haven't seen a pauldron like this before. I like this part here across the chest, and he's got these straps that come down. You can see the detail in the belt where the buckle is, and it's like just really looks like realistic. The only problem with these pauldrons is that, like it's hard to twist at the waist when you want to rotate, like turn side to side, and you want to get him into a firing position. And then sometimes I've actually broken these straps before, but that's, like when you're I was a soldier before, and I had to wear army webbing, which goes on the outside of your coat, of your jacket, and it's actually really, it does inhibit your movement a lot, and it's annoying. And then so on an action figure, when you try to put the webbing on the pouches over the top and then put like pauldrons and straps on there, there's only so much you can do, because before too long, you basically messing with the mechanics, the physiology of the action figure itself, and it's not going to be able to move. And it's going to look good aesthetically, but he just can't hold a gun or even look down, he can't look down the barrel of the gun, basically, which is not good. Yeah, so I don't know how we can overcome that problem. There must be some kind of compromise where, maybe these straps are not actually attached to the belt that goes around here. Maybe they're just kind of loose or stuck to his chest armor, which then enables when he turns his body, then this turns with his body. So another good example is the droid, the bounty hunter from The Mandalorian. I can't remember his name. And also Bill Burr's character from Mandalorian. You see, those two Black Series action figures also have tons of like pouches and webbing on their body, but then when you try to twist the torso, nothing happens, and you can actually they snap really easily. So that's a bit of a problem. Underneath here, this is weird. It's got like a loose kind of free floating. I don't know what this is for. Like, what's the point of it? I think it's just for the looks. It goes like behind the thigh armor and just like hooks around the back of the leg like this, and then his like little Karma tunic comes over the top like that, right? So you don't really see it. And but I just noticed that is also on wait a minute, it's also on here as well. And you see it's exactly the same, except for on Commander Bly, it's actually they attach it to his pistol holsters, which I think is a much better. That was probably smarter to do that rather than having it free floating. But again, this could impede his, flexibility and posability. So it's like you improve one thing about the action figure, but then you lose something in the process. Do you understand my point? So this is one of, like I mentioned before, this is one of those classics like Captain Rex and Commander Gree. And Fox. Fox is like the only one that I haven't got. from the old, you know, the ARC Troopers, that the first ones that came out. I haven't got Fox. I really need him. This was 104. Right, let's go back to Bacara here. He's so nice. He's got, like, all the articulation is all like brand new stuff. Look, you can see there's no, it's all pinless. Like, you can't see there's no holes here, and there's no holes like with the legs. Like before, you'd have these big circles, like one above, one below, and sometimes even Hasbro would, like, the circles were like black, and it's supposed to be part of the armor, but they just haven't filled it in, which looked really silly. But they've stopped doing that now, so that's great. So, you know, there's nothing wrong with the posability of these figures now. I feel like they've solved quite a lot of problems. Even the knee pads as well. You know, before they used to swivel and turn to the side. Now they don't do that anymore. You can actually just move them up and down to wherever you want them, which is just, that's brilliant. So yeah, I really like this figure. And I can't wait for the Galactic Marine to come out. I don't know when Hasbro will ever announce such a figure. But as soon as they do, I will get my money ready and I'll go and I will go reclaim Ki-Adi-Mundi because I sold him to one of my customers. So what do you guys think about the new, you know, this new guy here? Do you like him? Do you have issues with the helmet? Are you one of these people that just wants everything to be super, super accurate, you know, last to the, like down to the last detail, or are you just satisfied? Like for me, I'm just satisfied with this. I'm happy. Yeah, I like it. And the other, where is it? Wait a minute. I got another figure in today. Dun dun, a little surprise for you. I said I'd managed to find a classic Black Series figure. This is in my top 5. It's the Mud Trooper. It's from Han Solo, Mimbam. I think this is like in my top 5. It's just one of the most amazing action figures you'll ever find. And it's number 78. Let's move this up again. Guys, camera problems today. Right, 78, and he's just gorgeous, man. Look at that. And I love that Tony Gilroy took the helmet design and basically took the design of this Imperial Trooper and then used it in Andor in seasons 1 and 2. So, you know, most of those, you know, the Ferrex Troopers and the ISB are based on this original Han Solo Mimbam design, which makes them so good. So I can't wait for the Black Series to release. We've got the ISB Tactical Officer, and that will be a good figure, I think. So yeah, I'm happy I managed to snag this one. And in my next video, I'm probably going to open the brand new Clone Commander Cody, and I'll get him alongside Bacara and see like how good he stands up, you know. Let's see. Right, Order 66. Go find Adi-Mundi now. Bye bye.